About a month or so ago, I did a show in Frederick, Maryland at this place called the Cellar Door. These guys, they call themselves Key City Comedy. Key City is the nickname for Frederick, Maryland. About 4 or 5 guys, nice guys, young guys, comedians. And I did this show, and it was as good of a bar show you're ever going to have. In terms of there's a stage, the sound, everyone's listening, TVs are off. I crushed. It was a really great show. And a lot of fun. Afterwards, they did this like after hours segment where I answered questions and it was funny, and they put it up on YouTube in its little editing package. It was really well done. So apparently, since then, one of these guys, Patrick Withrow, member of this group, they had a falling out, okay? And now he's on his own, and I didn't really know about this because he asked me and Danny Charnley and Dan K. Charnley and then another friend of ours, Dylan Meyer, to do a show together. He asked us, and I said, sure, whatever. I thought maybe it's the same place. I don't know. Well, it's not at the same place. It's another place, Cafe 611, which is sort of like this music venue. And I didn't know about this whole feud, but he's doing the show at the exact same time as the other show.
Oh, he's trying to compete with the other show.
Right. And so I'm thinking, okay, well, I mean, he had a lot of friends there. He was hanging out with all these hot chicks. I'm thinking all those people, they're going to be at this show. It's going to be just like that show at the Cellar Door, but it's just going to be at the Cafe 611. The show started at 7. I told them already I wouldn't be able to get there till 7:45. I show up. Dan K. Charnley's outside smoking. I'm rushing. I go, what's going on? He goes, there's no one in there. I said, all right. So we do the show for like 4 people. This guy, none of his friends showed up. They're all over there. And it's packed. You know who's headlining that show? Mike Finazzo. Okay?
Hi.
6 blocks down, there's one main street, Market Street in Frederick. He's down there, packed house, hot chicks, crushing. I'm here in front of 4 comics and 1 couple.
How'd you do?
I did great. It was a good time. But it ended up being fun.
Did you get paid? That's the key. Did you get paid?
I said, because he says, well, do you want to start? I was like, dude, I will do whatever I need to do to get paid. And he goes, oh, no, I got you, I understand. I'll just work better promoting. He's very young and gung-ho. He means well, right? It's funny because Danny's just riffing, and somebody told him, because he does like wacky impressions sometimes, and someone told him to do a Helen Keller impression. And he did this thing, and he mentioned the Germans chasing her. And then me and Dylan looked at each other like, is he confusing her with Anne Frank? And so we just yelled at him. He's like, holy shit, I did. And then I tweeted that out, and it was hilarious. So it was like, well, then I went up there. I did every like Helen Keller joke, but as Anne Frank. You know, how do you confuse Anne Frank? Rearrange the furniture, put a plunger in the toilet, yada, yada, yada. But it ended up being a good show. But it was just weird that, why are you doing the exact same show 6 blocks away, same night, same time, but whatever.
Did you call the other guy who ran the great show and make things right? Go, listen, I didn't know there was this feud. You want to make sure you're in good with that other guy. That's where the show was.
I didn't have to call because we all went out afterwards for a little bit, and we all went to the same bar, and we hung out.
What is there a falling out over?
Something about while on the stage, I asked him what happened because I thought it would be funny, and then it was a long story, and I was like, all right, I got to move on. This is boring.
Didn't work.
Something about the money. It's funny, they shorted him money, and then I made the point to him, you realize that tonight you're losing a lot of money. So even if they shorted you money there, you still made money. So tonight you're coming out of pocket because I know that these 2 people that paid at $5 each are not going to cover your cost.